What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be rolling the fenders on my IS right behind me right here. So you guys are wondering, why I'm rolling them. It's because I'm going to lower the car a bit. Not too much, but I'm going to lower it a bit, so it is going to, be kind of necessary. And also I want to roll them right now that the car is at a factory height, because I know in the past, I've tried using these and I've seen videos, and when you put them on, they're like, the car is like slammed. I don't know how to... The hub is so far up that the actual fender roller, the wheel is up in here, where you don't need it, when you need it right here. So that's why I'm going to be doing it right here at stock height before I lower it. But yes, I do have intentions on lowering this car. Like I said, not too much, but just a little. But since I am going to be working on the IS, I know there's a few of you who are interested in seeing, the build. Like I said, it's not going to be anything crazy. It's going to be my daily, but I figured I'd pick up the camera and show you guys. Also, I'm going to be getting this repainted because you can see there's a bit a bunch of little nicks on there, so I'm gonna get that repainted so it looks like the car, nice and tits. But yeah, I guess let's just get started with the video. I'm gonna have the owner of the fender roller down in the description if you guys want to check out his car. He has a Lexus pretty much similar to this. Well, it was something like this, but now that thing's laying frame on the floor, static, tucking 17s, huge Bozozoku pipes, hearts all over it, pink fur interior. I don't even know how to explain it, guys. I really can't explain that car in words. It's super awesome. So I'd highly recommend checking out his Instagram. You guys have probably already seen it if you guys are into IS300s, but if you don't know about him, I definitely recommend checking out his page. I think he even started a YouTube channel recently, so I'd definitely check that out. He has a pretty cool looking scooter. Damn, that was kind of a tongue twist. But yeah, this is going to be my first time rolling the fenders with an actual fender roller, because I've always done it with a pipe and a hairdryer. So today I went to Harbor Freight, got myself a, what is it called, heat gun, and we got ourselves a legit fender roller. So let's see how this turns out. Once you have that bolted up, then you're going to want to put your car in neutral and take the handbrake off. And just make sure that this isn't extended out, because once you put it in neutral, this is going to drop with the weight and it might scratch your paint. So just make sure it's compressed all the way, just so when it does fall, it doesn't hit your paint. Before you do any actual heating to the fender, I would highly recommend cleaning it out with an old rag or even a Scotch-Brite pad, just to get any of that dirt, debris that might get stuck up behind the lid, because, it is the fender well, it is to be expected to get a bunch of gunk in there. So let me just show you guys real quick. Right there you can see, dropped a nice big pile of nasty gunk. And that's perfectly fine, that's to be expected, but it's better just to clean this out before you roll it, because once you roll it, all those little rocks and stuff is going to get stuck behind here, and then it's going to show almost like this, like the little dent, but it's going to show all throughout here, and it's going to look kind of like acne. And that's kind of what the term bacon fender kind of comes out to be. Sometimes it's that's the cause, and sometimes it's just unevenly done. But if you clean this out, it'll be a lot better than if you leave it in there and you roll this, and you're going to see all that in there. So pretty much what the heat gun is for is just to heat up the paint around here, just so that it doesn't crack, because when the paint is like this, which is really cold, you start to roll it and it'll just crack, and then it'll start to crack all its way up, and then obviously over time, but it'll still crack and it won't look as good. So when you heat it up, it makes it a little bit more flexible, so that's why it'll be a lot better to roll it. So this side is now nice and rolled. You can see this is what it used to look like, and then right here starts to taper, and then right here you can see the little, you can see where my finger follows it along. You used to before just be flat like that. Now it's all the way tucked up, super smooth. If this dent wasn't there and this dent right here wasn't there, this would be honestly super good. Like a super good roll job, because from out here, if I close my eyes and I feel this, it doesn't feel like any bacon at all besides these two bumps or dents, whatever. But other than that, it's pretty good. I just gotta, god damn, gooses or geeses, whatever the fuck they are. But yeah, I just gotta continue doing this because this roller, like the way it's angled, if it's like flat right here, once I go down here, it wants to like come out here. So that's why I didn't do this right here, but I'm just gonna quickly heat this up, do what I did up here, and just roll this up a bit, because just in case I go really low in the future, my wheels are gonna be like right here. So that's why I'm gonna roll it to like maybe about here, just this little piece, just roll it in, and then we should be Gucci on this side. And the main reason I wanted to do it on this side first, the passenger side, is because if I did mess up a little, it would be on the passenger side and I wouldn't have to see it every time I drive the car. That's why now I'm gonna do the driver's side. But that's why my black truck, my boosted hard body, that's why it bugs me so much, because the crash is on the driver's side, so every time I get it, I see it. So like I said, wanted to practice here first. I did really good. This makes it so much easier, guys. Like, I know in the past I didn't want to spend money, you know, buy one of these, and I was like, oh, it'll come out nice with the baseball bat, blah blah. This makes it worth it, guys. Like, it comes out perfect. Like, I suck at, you know, everything I do, and this looks like professional. Like, alright, my camera ran out of memory, so I had to delete some. But like I was saying, this to me seems like what a professional job. This is what I would expect from a professional like fender rolling service. And that's all because of this doohickey right here, not because of me, just because of this and the heat gun. So I'd highly recommend, you know, that's like a $20. This is maybe like 80. Got yourself $100, and you got yourself perfect fender rolling like devices. And you could even probably roll them for your friends, and you know, charge them like 20 bucks or something, make some money. But yeah, this is all nice and smooth. Now I just got to do this little bottom portion right here, and then I can move on to the other side. This fender is all ready to go. It's nice and rolled. You guys probably can't see because it's dark, but now I just got to do this little portion right here, the same one I was talking about earlier. But what I like about this roll that I did is you can't even tell. Like, if you were to cover the fender roller, you wouldn't even be able to tell that somebody has messed with it. It would look like a factory, you know, arch. It wouldn't look like no bacon, nothing, no one's messed with it. Also, another thing is, from the inside, it's got good clearance. It's nice and rolled, tucked up in there. And from the outside, if you close your eyes and you feel this, it literally feels like it hasn't even been touched. But in the future, I do want to get a really, really aggressive setup to where the rim's like out here, and then the tires like stretched in, and then I want to pull my quarters out. But just yet, I don't want to like mess it up too much. But that is going to be coming in the future. I am going to be pulling the quarters because I've never pulled the quarters on a car, and I've kind of always wanted to. But yeah, I'm wrapping up. Now I just got to do this little portion right here, and I should be set. Like I said in the front, I don't think I'm going to need to roll them. Actually, I might, but I think all I'm going to do is just remove the inner fender lining, and that should be good enough. I don't know. I'll figure that out. If I do end up rolling those, I'll mention it in another video just in case anybody wants to do the same thing I'm doing to this car. Not really anything crazy, just like I said, super simple. But yeah, guys, I'm super stoked on this. It's kind of sad that no one's going to see my work of art, even though it's not really a work of art. But at least I'll know that my fenders aren't all bacon, or at least I should say my quarter panels. They're not all bacon and all that. I really, really want to paint that rear bumper. But I'm gonna go get some paint sometime maybe this week. There's this place I found that you like take off your gas cap or gas cover, whatever you want to call that, and you take it to them and they match your paint exactly the same. So they get like the factory spec, and then they kind of like take some shades off and all that, just because obviously the cars, you know, the sun kind of discolorates them a little, not too much, but just so it's the same. Because if you were to get this same exact paint from the dealer, I'm pretty sure it'd be a little bit darker and a little bit nicer than the actual car, because obviously the car is a 2003, so the sun's kind of beating on it a little. I also want to get these repainted. I know there's a bunch of stuff that like I want to paint on this car. There's just a bunch of like little stuff. It's not really anything crazy, but it just bothers me. Like these have like scratches, like because they're plastic, so everything kind of is messed up. But I want to paint these, the door handles. I want to paint the rear bumper. Well, I should say. So, you know, look forward for a video on that. But I'm going to be painting the rear bumper, handles, and then these mirrors. I don't know if I should paint them black or paint them the same color as the car. How, you know, they are factory. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. You think I should paint them black, maybe wrap them black, or paint them the OEM spec color? Also, I want to get this front bumper painted because there's a few chips. it's not really anything crazy, but you know, I just want to have it all be tits top notch. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see a review on this video of like me driving it in its stock form and pretty much explaining why you should get one and why these cars are just awesome cars, and you know, a few problems that these usually have. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see that. But yeah, just gotta wrap that up and I should be done. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm not going to show you me rolling that little last piece because it's the same thing as rolling the fender. You heat it up and go back and forth. So there's no really purpose in me showing you guys on how to do that or me doing that. But yeah, guys, the IS build is now officially starting. So I hope you guys are stoked to see a lot more IS content. And there is going to be a lot more boosted hardbody content. There's like a lot of things I got to do to that truck, mainly weld the diff. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are stoked to see more hard body videos and more IS videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.